What's going on, Facebook? I'm here. I didn't forget. Still ain't got my hair done, but that's all right. I'm going to give up on that till I can get to where I want to be. But I wanted to come and keep my word like I said I would, because I am going to get through these 30 days. I'm going to help as many people as I possibly can. What's up, Wanda? I help as many people as I possibly can. We can learn to read food labels, find out what foods are good for us, what foods aren't good for us. And I had someone actually come to, a couple of weeks ago, and was telling me some of the things that they were eating and thinking that they were healthy. So I just started to do a little research to find out what foods are healthy, and then come to find out it was part of my challenge. So these are foods that people think are healthy that aren't. So I'm gonna give you a few examples, then we're going to discuss some substitutes and see about how we can get everyone on a healthier track. The very first thing that I want to say is, hey, I'm Kimberly. I'm Kimberly Mills Williams. For you all that do not know me, please like, share. I have a YouTube channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and turn on the little notification bell, because what I do on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings at 5 a.m. is I do a chair exercise. I'm really working my way to help as many people as I can to get healthy through exercise and eating right, and to just show a different way of living, a healthier way of living, and to just give some ideas of things that I did. Yes, I did have weight loss surgery in 2013, but I also had a changed mindset. And with that changed mindset, I knew I had to change the way I was eating. I knew I had to change the way I was moving, and the way I was just overall living my life, period. Anything that I didn't like, I knew I needed to change, and my health was one of the things that I needed to change. I had high cholesterol, I had high blood pressure, I had diabetes. What else did I have? Sleep apnea. High blood pressure, diabetes, sleep apnea. I said high cholesterol. And then I had bad knees. Even though I wasn't on medicine for my knees, I was on medicines for all of those other things. And I was about to be on 2 different medicines for my diabetes when I was like, enough is enough is enough is enough. When diabetes hit my leg of the tree, it hit a brick wall. It hit a titanium wall. It had to back up, because I just wasn't ready to just lay down and allow diabetes to have me. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to have a lot of medicines. I know some people that take 8, 10, 16 pills, and some people have to have those pills, but the things that I don't have to have, that I can control, then that's what I'm going to do. And by the grace of God and everything, I am off all of those medications. How I fuel my body with food and my exercising keeps me off of those medications. I'm not telling anyone not to take your medicines. What I'm saying is there is an alternative to some things, and whatever those alternatives are, I will be seeking to find for me. So let's get started. And we're going to go over a couple of foods, just a couple of things. And I'm going to go a little bit more in detail tonight than I have been being the other nights. It was just really quick. But tonight I really wanted to go in a little deep, because a lot of people think like having low-fat salad dressings are a good option versus having the regular full-fat salad dressing. In all honesty, none of them are really good. You should be able to substitute a fruit as your salad dressing versus having a salad dressing. And here's some of the key things about salad dressings. Just 2 tablespoons of one vinaigrette. I won't call the name of it. Yes, I will. It's Ken's fat-free vinaigrette. 2 tablespoons. Because I was huge on vinaigrette before. And it's the sun-dried tomato. I loved it. The Ken sun-dried fat-free vinaigrette. That has 14 grams of sugar. That's 5 grams more than the little fun size Snickers bar. So you know how big the Snickers bar is. You know what a tablespoon looks like. So 2 tablespoons of that has actually 14 grams of sugar. Everybody knows that we are not supposed to consume a lot of sugar. This salad dressing has high fructose corn syrup. It has salt. It has additives. It has preservatives. So if you're trying to have a low sugar or low sodium eating regimen, a lot of the low fat salad dressings aren't good for you. What I do, like I told you the other day, is when I go to a fast food restaurant, I use the fruit. I do not use the salad dressing. I use the blueberries or the strawberries as a substitute for the salad dressing, because it makes no sense to actually have a salad and then pour this on it, because it makes it an unhealthy meal. So when you're having a salad, substitute the salad dressing for some type of fruit. You can put, if you really have to put a pineapple in it. If you can't do strawberries or blueberries, put pineapple in it. Try and find what works for you that's a better alternative than the salad dressing. Because as it stands, I took notes on this. Like, I was really serious about this exercise. Because we're only supposed to have about 1 teaspoon of salt per day, period. That's 2,300 milligrams. That's period. And sugar, for women, we're only supposed to have 6 teaspoons. That's 25 grams. And men are supposed to have 9 teaspoons. That's 36 grams. That 2 little teaspoons has 14 grams of sugar. So that's way more sugar in those 2 teaspoons than we're supposed to have all day. And if you think about it, when you're eating that salad, that's not going to be all you're going to eat that day. What if you eat a salad for lunch and a salad for dinner? Then you're way over what your allotted amount of sugar is for the day just in your salad dressing. And most people put more than 2 teaspoons of salad dressing on their salad. Yeah, it tastes good, but it's not good for you. We have to find what works for us, that we can tolerate, that we can eat, that will not hurt our bodies. And a lot of the salad dressings will. The second one, and this is one that so many people say to me, oh, I'm drinking a naked juice. I'm like, you're drinking a whole thing. It's like drinking Kool-Aid. It's really sugar. Just one naked juice. It's 15.2 ounces. It's 270 calories. It's 63 grams of carbs. It's 53 grams of sugar. It's 1.3 gram of fiber and 4 grams of protein. Well, for fiber is what actually cleanses out our the bacteria and the buildup that's in our colon. Hence, that's why we have the ISO Detox Tea. It has soluble fiber in it. It helps to cleanse out that colon. This is why our detox teas are important, because a lot of us choose the wrong types of food off the shelf, and when we put it in our bodies, our bodies aren't able to perform the way they should. If you're going to consume a naked juice, I mean, it has very high sugar and very low fiber, but it's touted to us as a healthy option. Yes, it does have vegetables in it, but it has the added sugars in it. And it's not recommended for us to have that much sugar. And when we do, our bodies do not perform the way that they should. So naked juice for me is definitely a no-no. I'm a water drinker anyway. I'm a water and an ISO tea drinker. Okay. The next one that a lot of people tell me is I eat turkey bacon. Nope, not a good option. Turkey bacon is high in sodium, saturated fat. It has artificial colors, and it has nitrates, and it also has a carcinogenic. And a carcinogenic is something that causes cancer. So if you're going to eat bacon, and a lot of people don't eat pork, you might as well eat the pig if you're going to eat the turkey bacon, because it's not good for you either. So that's another thing that is definitely a no-no for me, because it really is high in sodium. You can actually taste it when you're eating turkey bacon, that it is very, very salty. For me, I can anyway, because like I told you before, I'm not one who eats a lot of salt, not at all. But turkey bacon is one that a lot of people jump to. Whole wheat bread and honey wheat, high fructose corn syrup. Also, it has molasses in it. If you want an alternative for having whole wheat bread, get Ezekiel bread, sprout bread, something that's made out of sprouts, if you have to have bread. What about the turkey bacon that is lean? No. Nope, no turkey bacon at all. It's not a fat that's the problem. It's the additives that are the problem with the turkey bacon, and the nitrates and the carcinogenics that are in it. So it's not a great option for you. But if you're going to have it over pork bacon, okay, that's up to you. But these are just me letting you know, Wanda, the differences between what's going on in the turkey bacon. So if you have to have turkey bacon, I would say go for it. I mean, I smoked for 15, 20 years. If that wasn't a carcinogenic, I don't know what was. I just made a different choice. But anyway, let me get back. The sprout breads, like the Ezekiel breads, even though I don't like Ezekiel bread, so I'll just choose not to eat bread. I didn't know that whole wheat bread had high fructose corn syrup and molasses in it. I had no idea. I thought it was just that it was wheat, because wheat in a field is brown, and that's why the bread was brown, but that's not it. It has additional molasses in it that turns it brown. So I know a lot of things are processed, and we hear all the time that we need to shop on the outer rim of the store, which breads are down in the center aisles, that we shouldn't shop down in those center aisles because of those are all things that are processed and aren't good for us. Another thing that is huge, I'm gonna go over here because this is something that we discussed the other day: fast food salads. Here's one right here. This is a huge example. I have eaten this before, and I've only eaten it once, but after reading this, I know I'll never eat it again. The Wendy's full taco salad, it has 610 calories, and it has 1,770 milligrams of sodium. We're only supposed to have 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, which is about 1 teaspoon. So if you think about just that one salad having 1,700 milligrams of sodium, and then say if you ate turkey bacon that morning, you're already well over the allotted amount of sodium that you're supposed to have for the day. And if you already have hypertension, or if you're pre-hypertensive and you think you're doing a great job by not consuming, say, a burger versus this taco salad, you may as well eat the burger, because you're getting the same amounts of sodium, if not more sometimes, depending on what type of burger that you're getting. So, we have to be real cautious about what we're getting, even with salads. Like the McDonald's Southwest chicken salad is 640 calories, and it has 1,320 milligrams of sodium. Same with frozen meals. They're high and loaded in salt and loaded in sugar. This is one I hope my daughter is on, because she feeds my granddaughter these things all the time. These fruit snacks. Those little Welch's fruit snacks that come in a little pack? They're about 90 calories or 100 calorie fruit snacks. Those things have 0 fiber. They have 12 grams of sugar in just that one little pouch. They're loaded with corn syrup and sugar and juice. They're not fruit at all. You don't hear anything in here that says there's a fruit. Nothing at all. And it's the gelatin. I went to, I think it was UNC. It was UNC. I went to a nutritionist at UNC. And one thing that she told us was, do not feed my son the fruit snacks, and do not feed him Pop-Tarts, because of the way that they were processed. And that they were seeing a high uptick in the number of children that were having diabetes because of eating Pop-Tarts and fruit snacks. Even though in the grocery stores they're telling us that these things are better options for our children, in fact, they're not. They're really not great for our kids. They're actually reversing what we're trying to do when we're putting them on a better, healthier eating regimen. Another thing, we only have about 2 more things to go over. Another thing that's pretty bad, which I think we all know about this, are the energy drinks. Those Red Bulls, I did pull some data down on the Red Bulls. A Red Bull has about the same amount of sugar as a Sprite. The same amount of sugar as a Sprite. It has 27 grams of sugar, and it's about 8.4 ounces. It also is loaded with caffeine. So a lot of people crash when they drink these Red Bulls, or they drink these energy drinks. Everyone knows that I'm in TLC. We have a product, NRG. It's energy. NRG is a natural raw energy supplement. Yes, it does have caffeine in it, but it's not enough. It's not like this. It doesn't have sugar in it. It's a vegetable capsule, actually. And it's going to give you 12 hours of energy. So if you want a healthier alternative to an energy drink, let's chat. Talk to me. We can talk about NRG. I can send you a sample of NRG. I have samples all the time. I'll be happy to send one to you. So if you're a person that drinks Red Bulls, or I can't think of some of the other drinks on the or the 5-hour energies, let's chat. I can send you a sample of our NRG, because it's a healthier alternative to drinking these Red Bull drinks if you're trying to go get a better, healthier regimen for yourself. We all have to COVID has taught us that we all need to change the way we view our health. I don't care if you say, and I see a lot of people, and I'm not picking on anyone because this was my mindset too. When I was 300 pounds, I am who I am. This is who I am. But in reality, that's not who I was. That's what I accepted. You know, if I want the life that I want, I'm going to have to get up and go get it. And I talk to a lot of women. A lot of women call me on the phone, and some don't like what I have to say, but I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you, really and truthfully, you just give up and say, you know, men like me thicker than a snicker. Your ass going to be dead. Keep on trying to be thicker than a snicker. I'm just being real, because that stomach holds a whole lot of disease that we have to get rid of. And if we keep eating these foods that do not have the fibers in it that can actually get this stuff out of our intestines and out of our colons, and then you look and you say you won't drink the tea, I'm not going to drink that. It's not going to do this for me. It's not going to do that for me. It's all natural. It's not going to hurt you. It'll work with any of your medicines. And you have to do something different. We have to do something different for our health. That's why I'm coming here with these 30 days to show you some of the things that I do and some of the things that I have done. I want to encourage you to really take a hard look at your health and make some changes. We're going into 2021. When we came into 2020, 2020 is going to be my year. It's going to be my year. 2020 put all us on our butts and said, stay in the house. You're going to learn something new today. We had to learn how to adjust. We had to learn how to pivot. We had to change. So when we're making that change and we're pivoting, let's make the change and pivot now and start now to change our health. I know we're going into the holiday season. There are cookies and cakes and pies, and that's fine. You can consume that. But after that, December 26th, it starts that day. It doesn't start January 1st. Eat what you're going to eat on the 25th. But on the 26th, let's start a new regimen. Let's change some of the things that we're doing for our health. It's not for anyone else, it's for us. So when we're doing it for ourselves, sometimes we don't do things that we should for ourselves. We'll do things that we should for our families. We'll do things for our jobs and our friends. But when you're not pouring into yourself and you're not giving yourself the things that you need, you're going to run out of the things that you can give to others. So you have to fuel yourself the right way. You have to get yourself healthy to be able to encourage your family to follow you and do the same things. So the last one that I want to go over, and this is one that a lot of people say, you know, it's a diet soda. But diet sodas are loaded with a caramel color. And John Hopkins Bloomberg School of Public Health researchers have found that those caramel colors are potentially carcinogenic. They cause cancer. So we're drinking cancer. We keep saying a lot of cancers are running in our neighborhoods and people are having cancer, and we say F cancer and all of this, but we're drinking it. We're drinking it. We're paying our money to actually put these things into our bodies. So it takes a lot of work. Yes, a lot to read the food labels. Yes, a lot to do the research, but I think we're all worth it. I think we're all worth doing the research to see what works for us and what works for our bodies, so our bodies will operate optimally. Now, I'm not telling anybody to go do what I did, but all I'm saying is, guys, we can do better. As a people, we can do better for our health. We can choose better options for our health. I chose I'll say this. I was told in 2011 that I would be doing something in health and wellness. And I said there was no way I was going to be doing something in health and wellness because no one would listen to me being 300 pounds, even if I lost the weight. But I find that that's not true because I have been where a lot of people are and I have already gone down that path. So I can tell you exactly how I felt, what it feels like, what I did, what I do, and how I operate every day. You guys see me, I get up in the morning and I work out. Some days I don't want to. Today I didn't. I didn't work out today because I woke up this morning, and I'm going to be really transparent. I woke up this morning with some huge lips, like this. I don't know what was going on. I think I had an allergic reaction to something. So I had to work on that and get that under control. And it was something that I ate, seafood. And I'm coming to find out that some seafoods don't work for me. They cause me to have an allergic reaction. Crab, shrimp. I'm finding that out. As I get older, a lot of things don't work for me. Same with having chemicals and perms in my hair. It doesn't work for me anymore. It causes me to have all these sores in my head. So being natural was twofold. It could help me with my exercise, and I wouldn't have to worry about having the chemicals. And two, I couldn't have the chemicals because of the soils that are put in my head. As I get older, my body changes, and I'm having to learn a new way to operate as Kimberly. So I can't have those things in my body like sugar, chocolate. I know I can't, but I still do, and then I have to suffer the consequences. But I'm saying we as a group, as a people, as people that listen to me, I just want to encourage you to really look at some of the things that you eat and make better food choices for yourself. Those baked potato chips, veggie chips, and all those things, they're all still potatoes. They tell us that they're baked. No, a lot of them, yeah, they're baked, but then they have a lot of salt. They have a lot of preservatives. And those are things that we can't have. Our bodies cannot actually digest those things and actually get rid of them. If they're preserving the food, what do you think they're doing to you? It doesn't know the difference between the food and an organ. It's going to do the same thing to you. If it can sit on a shelf for 5-10 years, imagine what it's doing to you if you're not getting those things out of your body. So you have to put the fibers in your body to be able to get rid of these things in your colon. A lot of our diseases start in our colon. They really do. And then when you see people walking around with big bellies, and I'm going to be big bellies, I'm going to be real, and don't no woman want to be climbing up on that, big bellies, it's not a beer gut. It's because a lot of times they can't poop and it's backed up. I mean, I'm being real. A lot of it is that you can't poop and you're backed up. Follow Dr. Sebi on Instagram. You'll find out so much about your colon and your gut. And you'll find out that a lot of your diseases and a lot of the things that are going on, they start in your belly. So you really have to work on getting that under control. And if anybody knows me, you know my belly was almost out to my knees. I still have a gut. It's not where I want it to be. Hey, I do have a six-pack, but it's up under. I have a six-pack. You can see it. I'm not ready to reveal it to anybody. Maybe later in 2021. But what I'm saying is we have to get those bellies under control. We have to get that gut health under control in order to get our bodies to operate the way that they should. But I want to come and just give you a few tips on things that we should not be eating that we think are healthy. Fruit snacks, frozen meals, energy drinks, fast food salads. That taco salad from Wendy's is bad. Low-fat salad dressings and naked juices. And it even says here the American Health Association only recommends 9 teaspoons of sugar, which is 37.5 grams for men, 6 teaspoons for women, which is 25 grams per day. And if that's the case and you drink 1 naked juice, that's 53 grams of sugar. So you, as a woman, you have gone over twice as much. And as a man, it's about 1.5. So guys, I just want to say today, let's make some better health choices for ourselves. If you have something that you want me to research, something you want me to talk about, let me know. This came from someone who told me they just didn't know how to pick their snacks, how to do their foods, and they were giving me some ideas of the things that they were eating. And I just went to research them to be able to say, look, these aren't good choices for you. We need to make better choices, better options. And if you want a naked juice, make it at home. Get a juicer and juice your own vegetables, juice your own fruits, and play with it. It's a lot of fun. I have a juicer. I make juices here. So I do green juices. I do carrot juices. I do them all the time. When you make them, you have to drink them right then because they lose a lot of their nutrients if you just let them sit in the refrigerator. So you have to make them and drink them right away. So, they're just different things that you can do to improve your health. And it's up to you to just go and find it. And if you want to talk to me or work with me, I'm here to help. I'm going to be going real hard in 2021 on my health. I'm going to push myself to a limit that I've never pushed myself before. And I want to see other people really get out here and push yourselves. I'll be doing the chair workouts Tuesday and Thursdays at 5 a.m. And they'll be posted on my YouTube channel. If you can go follow my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notifications. My YouTube is Kimberly Mills Williams. I'll put the link down below in all of my lives. And I'll be posting each and every one of my workouts over to YouTube because, with Facebook now, it's either they can stay on 30 days or stay on forever. And a lot of them I'll just leave on for 30 days because I really want other people to be able to see it. And if it's on YouTube, more people will be able to see it. They won't have to be my friend on Facebook. So share my videos in the morning at 5 a.m. Share it to people that you know that really want to work out, that can't get up and work out, and they need something in the chair. Because I really want to encourage us to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere to improve our health. So I'm going to sign off for the evening, you all, because I do have to be up at 4 so I can be ready for you all at 5. And I want to say thank you all so much for joining. Share the video. Tell people about it. If it's something that you want me to research and do the difference between this or that and be able to tell you some different things that we can eat, different recipes or whatever, let's do it. Let's make this interactive. This isn't about me. This is about all of us and all of us improving our health. So you all have an awesome and amazing night. Remember, I love you. I really do. I don't need a reason to hate you, so I shouldn't need a reason to love you. Y'all have a good night now. Bye-bye.